All right, guys, this is Jeffrey at West Coast Swing Reno, and I am going to do the left side pass as your review from your beginner class. So guys, just remember I'll just do it real quick here. I'll start with my left foot always, right? So I'm going to go backwards. I'm going to go 1, 2, turn, back, replace, forward, anchor, step. There's a few different ways you could do this, but I prefer this because it helps you with your tuck and some different moves. So this is the way I teach it. So again, this is from the Skippy Blair 101 West Coast classes, but again, I'll do it this way, sorry. So I go 1, 2, back, replace, forward, anchor, step. Okay, now what's really important about this, guys, it's the same timing as the sugar push. It's just as easy. I can even do it easier. I'll do it one time in an easier fashion, which just goes back, back, back. You notice I did a quarter turn forward, forward, anchor, step. So there's other ways of doing it, but I prefer to teach the other way. I'll do it one more time going this way. All right, so I go back, side slightly forward, back, replace, forward, anchor, step. So now what's important, guys, to understand is that every single time that you do 3 and 4, it is the same. No matter what pattern you do, whether you're doing your whips, whether you're doing your passes, whether you're doing your sugar push. And what is 3 and 4? Well, 3 and 4 is always back, replace, forward. Now it's not drop your heel to the floor and stomp. It is back, replace, forward. That's so important because when you do all your patterns, that back, replace, forward is your triple rhythm, but it gets you out of her way. And we'll talk about that when we do our underarm turn. So our left side pass, guys, regarding your arm, what I want to be sure you do is if your arms, you start here like this in third position, and then step 1, small step, because my shoes are tied, remember, 1. I'm going to step forward slightly to the right on 2. I'm going to turn, look at my little elbow. My body turn, my body turn. That brought my arm. And then I go 3 and forward, 5 and 6. So there's no pulling, there's none of this stuff, okay? There's none of this stuff, which we see a lot of, and it stays down. Just remember, we have to stay at her center, so I'm gonna go one more time. 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. And remember on 4, we post our hand, we post our foot, and we anchor in place. That's why it's called an anchor. Okay guys, thanks. That's your left side pass.